and they're both going to be black. Let's see which ones you prefer. Please comment down below which ones you prefer. We will begin. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this black latex box, and these should be an extra small. Yes, extra small right there. And it says powder-free latex examination gloves. Here we go. So I'm gonna try on the latex first because you guys have already seen me try on the nitrile, but we're gonna see all the differences, okay? Here's the first one. Here's the second. I will say already that they are easier to take out of the box, so that is interesting. Would you guys mind if I chewed some gum during this? It's just sitting here calling my name. Alright, let's get to it. Here's the first one. And I did not powder my hands for this, so we'll see which one can handle it better. Oh, that was easy. So these are the latex. They're very smooth, easy to put on. So these were the latex. Now let's try on the nitrile. I think maybe I should do one hand latex and one nitrile. So let's get into the nitrile box. So here's a nitrile glove. Let's see. Okay. So as you can already see, the nitrile is much snugger than the latex. So these were a bit harder to put on, and for some reason they leave marks. Still both very snug and very form-fitting, but these ones, the latex, does have a bit more breathing room. I'll also say that the nitrile is thicker material. This is the sound that the latex makes. And this is the sound that the nitrile makes. Which do you guys prefer? So I can go ahead and try them on again. The latex makes a bit more sound than the nitrile. But still, both very nice. Now, let me do the nitrile on this hand and the latex, or no, let me do the latex on this hand and the nitrile on this hand. Here we go. And I also want to let you guys know which one irritates the skin more and which one is more gentle on the skin. So here's another latex. We're gonna do the opposite hand this time. Okay, now that one didn't go on as easily. Lots of finger room with these latex ones. They're not as tight, but they're also longer through the fingers and the wrist. And a little bit smoother. So those are the latex. Let's do the nitrile again. Which one are you liking better? Here we go with the nitrile. Definitely tighter. Like I'm almost spraining my hands getting it on. But the fingers are shorter, so less chance of there being extra room at the tips. And then it always makes this stretch mark. I want to keep them on for just a few minutes to see how my skin reacts to them. I will say the fingers of these feel kind of, there's extra material in between the fingers, so they're not as comfortable in that regard. These are a bit more uncomfortable just because of the extra material through the fingers. But if you have long fingers and skinny hands, you might like the extra small latex. If you got short hands like me, you might prefer the nitrile. See, this is the nitrile when I do this, and this is the latex. So I will say the latex is more elastic, but the nitrile has thicker, more durable material. So that is my extra small black medical glove review. And I will say, I don't know if it's just because they're tighter, I feel like this is a little bit more irritating on my skin. Like, I feel like, maybe that's just because it's tighter and it like blocks in more sweat. Sorry, TMI. But I don't know. I feel like if you had a bit thicker, longer hand than I do, the latex would probably be your friend. I do like the nitrile, but you know, it's not as smooth. It's not as smooth as the latex. So overall, I definitely prefer the extra small latex. If I had to compare and choose. However, if you want to comment down below which your favorite is, I would incredibly appreciate that. And so would my skeleton friend. His favorite are the black medical gloves. So, let me know. Thank you all for watching. Bye. Hey guys. So, I am back again with another extra small glove try on. And this time, it's ice. Ready? Get cozy, get comfy. Here they are. I believe I had similar in color to these, but not in extra small. So we've never done a try on with these specifically. And these kind of have a purpley tint to them, so they're like a bluish purple. So, indigo. Indigo's a good description. So, these are my indigo, extra small. Nitrile glove try on. Maybe these will be your new favorite. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, you like them? And I know you guys love the cuffs over the sleeves. I'll try. So, like it? Likey? Here's the next one. So, let's see how she looks. Stretchy. Adorable. Let me get some face measurement. I like this color. Kind of cute. So yeah, these are my bluey purple extra small try on. And you know, I had to color coordinate. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think the gloves look good with this sweatshirt. So here's the fingers. No, I didn't lie. The fingers still get snug in there. So wouldn't be a try on haul unless I tried them on again, right? So, what do you say we take this in my studio? My filming studio. Let's go. But you know we gotta switch up the scenery every once in a while. So, there are 250 gloves in this box. And by the way, these are not so true to color, but to be honest, I'm kind of glad because I forgot that I already did this color blue extra small try on before. So I'm really glad that these turned out different, you know? So these are almost completely purple, if I'm being honest, but we don't have purple yet, so it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. I want to try them on again, because I do. And actually, I'll double them up this time. How about that? Would you like to see me double or nothing? Let's go. Because that's what medical gloves are for, right? Just for the sound. Let's see if I can make some extra squeaky noises with these. So mystical and triggering. Each finger is in there like snug. And the next one. Is this one having a bit more trouble? Let's try it again. You know, trial and error, right? Ooh, it's like a smooth feeling though. Okay, here we go. A little bit better. So now we've got double the squeaks, double the trigger, and double the fun. Just a little sound enhancement. You know what? I have this same exact color in a more blue loose version, a bigger version, and they make the best squeaks, 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 squeaks. Let me go get them. Here we go. So these, I believe these are like a medium, if I'm not mistaken. But let's put them on over 2 extra smalls. So here we go. This is for those squeak lovers. Next. Did you hear those squeaks? Time to move it back into the living room. Alright guys, so we are back on the comfy couch. Let's try to get these fingers all the way in. And this one also. So guys, that's pretty much my extra small indigo, periwinkle, whatever color this is, glove try on. So please let me know what you would like to see going forward. If you would like another like cleaning dishwashing video with rubber gloves. If you would enjoy let's see, I'm trying to think of something. Just let me know in the comments, you know, what else you'd like to see. Yeah, and remember to visit my Patreon because I am posting a lot of extra more personalized content on there. And also, you don't want to miss out on that. So, I've also heard during some of my lives that a lot of you like the tickling sounds. So, would you guys be interested in a pink gloves video where it's like tickle me pink? Let me know. I can do that. There we go. Okay, well. So, you've got your face tickles for the day, right? But you never thought you'd hear that. So, alright guys. it's been such a joy, such an honor. So remember to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. We're halfway to that hour-long live again. Let's keep up the momentum. And again, all of your guys' requests, engagement, likes, everything helps this channel grow and get to the milestones that we all want, you know? So, see ya very shortly. Oh, and also guys, let me know if you want me to continue these colored extra small try-ons, because I like making them. I think you guys like watching them. So just let me know if you like this series. It's kind of become like a series. So, and I am open to doing more content than just medical gloves. So don't think that I'm like strictly a glove person now, because I'm definitely not. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you guys get some good rest, and that maybe this video helped you relax a little. Yeah. Peace out. Hi guys. So I am back today with another video, and this one was also very highly requested. It is the surgical glove try-on, size 5.5. So let's get right into it. I just received these in the mail, and let's open her up together. This is the biggest glove box yet. Oh my gosh, guys. I feel like I'm gonna have to give these away too. I don't want all of these to go to waste. So if you're a nurse or a doctor or you use these, please comment or message me and I will be sending these your way. So these are the sterile gloves, which means they're only good for one use, and then you throw them out. Oh my gosh, they come in these little packs. Cool. Okay, now I'm only going to be trying on one pair, and then the rest of the video will be hand movements, because like I said, I don't want to waste these gloves. So here we go. So size 5.5, I wasn't lying. Surgical glove, natural rubber latex, powder free. Alrighty, here we go. See what they look like. Okay, so here's a little diagram. Left, right. Pull out the left one first. Oh my gosh. They're tied up like this. So I'm assuming that's how you do it. Now I can already feel that these are thicker. Really thick. Like a blow up pool. That's what the material on the outside feels like. I don't know. But this was the left hand, so I'm gonna put it on my left hand. Alright, let's see how they fit. Nope. Fingers aren't going all the way in, so that means, what does that mean? I'm gonna have to powder my hands. So, here we go. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Do you guys like my gum chewing in this, or is it distracting? Let me know. Let's try this again. Left hand. Ooh, these ones are got a grip. Alright, there we go. Alright, so as you can see, these do make more of a rubber sound, and they are very, very snug. Very snug. So it feels like I have like 2 of the regular extra small gloves on with this. But the material's way thicker, so you can't see my hand as much through it. Which I think is the point. They're more protective for surgeries, and they're longer. Way longer. You don't have to keep pulling them back up. So that's the first one. Let's do the right one, shall we? Alright, here it is. Let's see how she goes on. Where's the thumb? Hold on. Okay. Let's see. These feel like you're literally putting your hand into like a balloon. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Push in those fingers. Ooh, it's like a pot. I love this material. It's not as easy to wiggle your fingers though. But, you know. Nice fit, as long as your hands are powdered. So, and I know someone suggested that I do a size 6 that go up to your elbow, but we'll see. So enjoy these little hand movements. Something else I forgot to show you with these gloves. Hold on. Try this on again. says, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it says 5.5 on it. I was gonna show you how you can pop the fingers in easily, but that one went on pretty well. Let's do the other one again. And these are the ones I already tried on, so, and open up another package. Let's try this one out. See how they're already inflated? My fingernails kind of like get stuck and then it doesn't go. Make sure you have trimmed fingernails for this. Oh gosh. Okay, so you can just, but then once it's like that, you can just go pop, and then pop, 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 pop. See that, pinky? Just go pop, pop, and then the 5. Go. So yeah, I think this little packaging is very important to keep the gloves safe. Although these are a one-time use, I think that they're taking extra care with these gloves because they are bigger procedures. Like I said, if you're a surgeon or you just use these gloves in general, in the hospital, whatever, please email me or comment down below and I'll send these your way because I don't want to waste them. They took very nice caution and care to package these, and it says this product contains natural rubber latex. All products that contain natural rubber latex may have the potential to cause allergic reactions in some individuals. If you suspect that you or a patient are sensitive to latex, consult a physician. And just for fun, comment down below if you work in the healthcare sector. Whether you're like a patient-facing person, like a nurse, a dentist, anything like that, a physician, a surgeon. I'd love to know. Because then the glove products will really make sense for you guys. So. Yeah. Alright guys, well that is my that is my surgical glove try on for you guys. I hope you enjoyed with a little bit of hand movements. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Remember to email me, comment down below, subscribe, like if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hi guys, so I am finally posting this video. Of course, it's another extra small glove try-on video. And part of the reason why this was delayed, I was waiting on another box to get here, and they never showed up. And Amazon asked me if I wanted to cancel by order, and I said yes. And I was like, I'll just do it with this box. So I hope you still enjoy it. And also, I think what will make these videos even more enjoyable is if I invest in a microphone so you can really hear the glove sounds up front and personal better. So I just wanted to offer you guys some relaxation. I know you guys like the glove sounds, so let's get to it. Here's the box, and they are going to be a soft green color. Actually, I really don't know the shade. I haven't opened them yet, so let's do that now. And if you're not using headphones, you might want to, because I'm going to be whispering and talking very soft in this video. And I couldn't find my scrub, so you get a tie-dyed hoodie. It kind of matches the gloves though. Oh, that's interesting. Coming out. They're more of like a mint than an actual green. Here's the first one. And they're small, so I'm not pretending on that. They're extra small, so let's do another one. Okay, they look more blue on camera, but they're actually mint. They're mint color, so let's get you. But here's the first one. Ooh. Oh my god, they smell minty too. All dentists and dental hygienists should wear these. That is a trip. So yeah, so here's the first one. Kind of a light bluish green color. And I was waiting on another pair. They were supposed to be more like a lime green, like a soft lime green, but the mint are the ones that actually came in the mail, so that's what you get. Here's the second one. Hold on. Let's pull that up. So there are the minty smelling, I wish you guys could smell these too, and the minty colored medical gloves. Medical gloves, medical gloves, medical gloves. So they may have like pre-powdered these or did something, because they went on pretty well. But I like these. If I was like, I don't know, I think these are probably for dentists. That's why they smell minty. Maybe when you're like working in someone's mouth and their breath stinks, then you can just smell your love. I don't know if that sounds weird. Who knows? So I wish I had the other box of gloves to show you, but I don't. Maybe sometime in the future I'll order another pair and give you another video to relax to. But like I said, I am gonna look into getting a microphone so the sounds can be a little bit more pronounced than they are now. But if you guys have any other tips for glove sounds, please let me know. Please let me know. I haven't been in the best mood lately. I've been going through some really hard things, and it's kind of delayed my interaction with you guys a bit, but just bear with me, you know. And it's one of the reasons I wanted to do this video tonight. It's because one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video for you guys tonight is because I'm feeling kind of down, and so if you guys are feeling kind of down, I thought I would provide you with the same relaxing spirit that I need right now. So if you're feeling a little bit miserable right now, you're not alone. And keep fighting, keep fighting. Whatever life tries to throw at you, just keep fighting. It's, you know, it's a ghost culture. People love to ghost. They love to ghost people. I really believe that soon robots are going to take over the entire world. I've even seen people walking pet robots. Like, they're all over. People walking robot dogs, robot babies in strollers. People aren't gonna need college degrees anymore. They're not gonna, the world's not gonna be conducive to having kids. So it's all gonna be robots, AI. And people's interactions are already limiting with ghosting each other, and it's just gonna get worse and worse with the robots. People are just not going to talk to each other at all. Sorry if I sound a little bit crazy, but I know you guys are supportive. What does it sound like? I don't feel like these ones are as noisy. I mean, they still have a good snap, but if you guys would like, I can put them on again. Show me the money. All right, well, and someone requested that I do another dental exam. I know that those ones are always hits as well. So I could use gloves for it. That'd be perfect, right? All right, let me try it again. Oh my gosh. You know what, maybe I should, I don't like to waste, so maybe I should, and you know what I like about these also, is that they don't change color. Well, you know, not as much because they're already a darker color than the white, so, okay, I'm not messing with trying these inside out, but I do want to remind you guys of the glove giveaway when we hit 600 subscribers. I mean, full boxes, people. What am I gonna do with these? Send them to you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. So be on the look. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys another relaxation of me putting on the extra small glove. So I love that glove. You guys have got me hooked on the glove sounds. I used to not understand it, but now I like it. All right, let's do this again. Oh, my fingers are sticking a little bit to this one. Yeah. There's one. There's two. There's three. I can't believe I never smelled mint smelling gloves. Let me hold it up closer to the camera. So here's the next one. Oh my gosh. There we go. Here we go. Also, guys, with my Patreon membership, I'm already creating some custom videos for people along with their membership. That's what you get if you sign up. But also, well, it's one of the things you get. And then also, once we reach, like, I'm gonna say 600 members on there, I'll be doing another giveaway. But this one will be huge. It'll be like a trip to Europe or something. So your support means a lot to me. But let me know what your guys' favorite sound in this is. You like that sound? Do you like this sound? Do you like this sound? So yeah, and remember guys that anyone that emails me about a custom video, I encourage you to look at the membership, and I only do safe for work content. So if you're requesting anything explicit or suggestive, I'm probably not going to be able to do it, because that's not the kind of vibe that I'm trying to relay here. This is just for fun. It's just for a little bit of relaxation, you know, some tingles, but it's not about, you know, I'm not gonna jump into that explicit content territory. So just wanted to let you guys know that. I don't know what other glove sounds to make, but there goes my wonderful mint gloves. And I really want to thank each and every one of you. Let me know any tips or suggestions that you have for me. As you know, I'll always consider them. And you know what? I did consider the glove inflation idea. I know that by like adding vinegar and like powder or whatever to them, you can like do something cool. But who knows? Might try some more stuff and give me some more suggestions. And these were, what were these? These were the latex powder-free examination gloves. Oh, citrus peppermint scent. Vitamin E, moisture lock. Yep, these were the extra small mint latex glove. So if you're interested, maybe I'll link these down below. But yeah, this was fun for me to make, and I wish all of you the very best, and I hope that my videos are bringing you guys a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of tingles, just something you and me can both have fun watching and scripting. So bye guys. Hi there. So my nurse told me that you have really severe upper stomach pain. Is that true? Okay, well we definitely want to get that figured out. Now how long has this been going on? 2 to 3 years? Wow. Okay. And I see you were in for this about 6 months ago, is that correct? And the pain's only gotten worse? Okay. Well, what it looks like we're gonna have to do is place the tube down to your stomach so that we can view with a microscope to see what's going on in there. To in fact, make sure you do have ulcers, and to make sure they're not perforated and causing internal bleeding or something life-threatening like that. So we will need to do that minor surgery first before we can start operating for real, okay? We have to know exactly what's going on. And unfortunately, there's no real way for us to tell whether or not you have ulcers with just a simple CT scan. They're trying to come up with a better way, but right now the tubing is what we really have to view that, okay? And have you got a chance? I know we sent you to a referral to have this done a few months ago. Did you ever get it? You didn't get a chance to go yet? Okay. Well, we can definitely make an exception and do that for you here, just because you're in such debilitating pain. I will go ahead and prescribe you some pain medications, and then we will get you on some sedatives so that you won't be awake during this procedure, because it is a bit invasive, okay? All right, thank you. So, no heavy alcohol consumption, okay? Any use of aspirin, ibuprofen religiously? Yeah. You do take ibuprofen? Okay, yeah, it's probably best to switch to Tylenol or something less stressful on the stomach, but we can go through all that later. So no smoking, no, okay. Alright, well, I am gonna go ahead and get some of your vitals real quick, if that's okay. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. Just 1 minute. And I will be doing the procedure that inspects your stomach. The anesthesiologist will be in here, and then I'll be the one actually orchestrating the procedure. Now, I won't be doing the emergency surgery if we determine that they are in fact ulcers that need to be removed, okay? All right. So let me go ahead and put on my gloves. Just relax. Take deep breaths. There we go. Gotta get those gloves all good on each and every finger. Each and every finger. Pull them up like so. And we'll do the next hand. And while I'm putting on these gloves, I want you to take some really deep breaths, okay? Just close your eyes and try not to think about it. Are you still having those pains as of now? Okay. I am going to also feel around on your upper abdomen and your back as well, okay? Okay, so let me start off by feeling around your abdomen, okay? I want you to lay back really long for me, arms down at your sides, and I'm just gonna go ahead and feel on your upper stomach. Now, let me know if it's painful. Okay, is that too painful? Okay. Alright, it does feel like the location that ulcers usually present themselves. So, I am gonna go ahead and try to feel around with my stethoscope as well. Okay. I'm gonna feel around the shoulders and the back while pressing on your abdomen. Okay, so I've got some more handy information there. Let me sort through my papers. That. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and write down some of my findings. Pain in back of shoulders, correct? And left abdomen. They'll want to see this for sure. Okay. Now, let me go enter this in our records again. 1 second. Just relax. Okay. Looks like the anesthesiologists are actually on time today. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the time to really prep you, get you ready for this minor procedure, okay? Okay. So, what we need you to do is just continue to take deep breaths. Once the anesthesiologist is in here, I'll go ahead and be at your side during that as well, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and get prepped, because I will be performing the procedure. Is it getting more painful? I know. Don't worry. We're going to make sure that you won't be leaving us without the issue taken care of, okay? But you're doing the right thing. I believe getting this all looked at and having the answers once and for all is going to be your best bet, okay? Now, I am going to, can I take your temperature real quick to see if you have any fevers before we start the anesthesia? Okay, perfect. Go ahead, say Okay, perfect. Let's see what temperature comes up on here. Okay, so you do have a bit of a fever. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Let me just enter it into our system. Okay. All right. Now, I am going to change into my surgical gloves since I will be operating on you. Okay. All right. Just continue to take deep breaths. We really need to get this figured out today because we don't want internal bleeding or anything like that to show up. Here. Oh, and here's the anesthesiologist now. I'm going to be right here by your side while they administer the medication, vitals looked good. He has a slight fever, but I told him there's nothing to worry about. I'm going to pull them over my sleeve. This is actually my second procedure like this, so I'm kind of excited. procedure won't take long at all, I promise. Okay? Okay, do you have any last minute questions? No? Okay. Alright, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Okay. Let me check his heart rate. Okay. I think he's asleep. All vitals look good. Okay. Let me go ahead and go get the tube. Here we go. I'm going to sit closer. I need to get, okay. So here's the tube we're gonna use. Okay, here we go. Prop his mouth open. I'm gonna slowly put this in while being able to place a mirror on his stomach. So gently put this in. Okay, go. Doing very well. More. Okay, just a few more inches. Alright, that should be good. Gonna sever that off. And now I'm just going to view in here. And I'm going to pull the images up on my screen. Okay. Alright, I think I've got both the images that I need now. Yep. Okay, I'm going to take this back out of his throat. And gently. Perfect. I will sterilize that later. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and close his mouth back down. Going to rub some petroleum jelly on the surface so when he wakes up it's not all sore. Okay. So, let me see. Yeah, those images do look like ulcers. Okay. Hi! You did so well in the procedure. It was lickety split, no issues. But unfortunately, well, fortunately, because now we know what the issue is, you do have a couple of ulcers in your upper stomach lining, and one is actually beginning to rupture. Now, we didn't see any internal bleeding yet, but we want to do the surgery as soon as we possibly can so that you don't have internal bleeding, okay? So now that we know for sure that you've got some ulcers, we don't need to do a CT scan. We don't need to do a sonogram, nothing like that. We're gonna go ahead and wheel you back over to the operating room. You will be put under full anesthesia for that procedure. And that procedure should take around an hour, hour and a half, okay? They're gonna remove you cough, but that's okay. You did wonderful, okay? Alright, so we will wheel you down to the main operating room. They're ready for you. And actually, our anesthesiologist for that should be in lickety split. Do you have any questions for me? Oh, no. You shouldn't have any issues with being sedated twice in one day. No. you so much. You were such a great patient for me today. Okay, you're halfway there. Okay. All right. And once they come in, you'll be good to go. Well, I won't be going down there with you this time, but I will say that usually after ulcer operations, 1 to 2 days in the hospital, depending on how you're healing. But you as the end person, I'm sure you'll be out of here in no time, okay? Now, is there anybody you'd like us to call? A parent, a sibling? Are you sure? Okay. All right. Well, you did so good today, and you caught it in time. That was really good, okay? All right. Bye-bye. I wish you all the best. Hello. So today I've got a treat for you guys. Ready? Adding to the color collection. Cool gray. Extra small nitrile gloves, aka sterling. Non-sterile sterling gloves. Here we go. And also, this will be a vent session because I think you guys liked the last vent session I did with the peppermint gloves, so this will be good. There they are. Alright, let's get on our sterling metal cool gray medical gloves. Here's the first one. And here's 2 more. You just need 1. Alright guys, so let's get all comfy and cozy. Let's get all comfy cozy. And let's put on our first glove. Pull you guys a bit closer for this. So each time I put on the glove, I'm gonna do something that is bothering me. Because I know people like to hear unfortunate things about other people. Maybe you guys will like this, maybe not. It's worth a shot. And plus I feel like complaining. So we've got our dreary gloves for a dreary story time. Anyways, see the glove. There we go. Don't I look good? Yellow gloves would also work with this, but I haven't been able to find yellow. So my first unfortunate thing is I got a ticket the other day, an expensive ticket, and my plates had expired and I never got around to updating them. And so, leading to my second unfortunate event, my car didn't pass inspection when I brought it in the next day. So now I have to pay the ticket and car repairs. And a third unfortunate thing, just in case you didn't know, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. a third unfortunate thing is that the world is being replaced by robots and AI. And so this color of glove represents that, so doctors can feel more like a robot while operating on people. No, I don't know. But gotta make sure each finger's in there good, right? Each finger. So each finger is in there real nice. So alright, now for all of your favorite parts of the sleeves or the cuffs, over the sleeves, right? So one cuff, one sterling gray cuff. Okay, gotta get these on over these thick sleeves because I know most of you like the cuff sounds the best. Like those fabric sounds. And the next one. Pull our sleeves up and put it over the sleeve. This one. Giving you a massage with sterling gray gloves. So yeah, what other unfortunate news? Plane rides. Airports are canceling flights, which is another big negative, right? Layoffs. Annoying neighbors. And feel free to put down in the comments what your most negative thing is. Hopefully it's not these gray gloves. Shall we try them on again? I think so. Ooh, these went off pretty simply. So, those were the bulk of my gray gloves, but I'm not done venting. We've still got a whole box left of gray gloves, gray gloves, gray gloves. So, let's try them on. You know, I don't like to waste things, so we'll do the same pair again. So, bring you guys down just a hair. Just a hair. Ooh. I like these ones for not being latex. They're pretty good. Relax. The other one. So another unfortunate thing is too many to count. Really. You know, just trying to keep positive over here. Trying to get to 1K subscribers. Hopefully that happens soon. But my main focus on this channel is just to give you guys peace and relaxation. Who cares about robots? We have medical gloves. Now the fingers for these are loose because this is the second time I tried them on. So they really do make that crinkling sound though. So, yeah. But yeah, see how I dressed up to match the occasion? You always gotta match the occasion. But guess what? I'm gonna take this to my sterling star background. Let's go. Alright guys, we're back at it. So, picking out a new, fresh, gray, sterling, silver, metallic rubber glove. Let's try her on again. Imagine being put down for surgery and the nurse is just putting on her gloves, all prepped. It's just too much of a trigger. Next one. Also, random request. If any of you guys that are like nurses or doctors in real life or healthcare staff, if you'd like to give me real advice for my role plays, that'd be great. That'd be great. See, why do the nitrile ones always do that? I don't know. But I know you guys like, paper sounds also. So I really try to incorporate that a smidge more. So, you know, just getting out my notebook. So, or, you know, these gloves did not come from this paper, but you get the idea. Twinkle, twinkle. Good night. Good night. Do florists wear gloves? I don't think so. I don't know. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's sterling gray medical extra small try on and glove sound video. So see you later. Hopefully we can have a 1 hour live soon and hit 1K subs. Okay, see you guys later. Bye. So I'm back with another video. I know you guys said you wanted the yellow glove extra small try on, but I couldn't find those. I couldn't find the yellow in that size. So I've got blue for you today. I hope you don't mind. We're going to unbox and try these babies on. guys. So today we are going to be doing the highly requested trying on extra small white latex medical gloves. Okay, so I really hope that you're excited. Sit back, relax, and enjoy some stretchy, snappy glove sounds. Here we go. Here is the box. And let's get to it. I haven't even opened these or looked at them yet. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Here's the first one. And here is a second one. So let's try these on. They're extra small, okay? So let's dive in. Enjoy the sounds. Ooh, these are really stretchy. Gotta get them over my fingers. First one, check. Second one. All right. The elastic in these is incredible. Ooh. You want to get them all the way on. So, stretch each finger like so. Place them. There we go. That's our second glove. Let's get the first one on here more. Each finger. Nice, nice, nice. Now we can enjoy the full effect of my extra small white latex medical gloves. So, yeah, now these are the only ones that I bought, but I think that pretty much any extra small white glove would look pretty much the same. So I hope you guys really enjoy these. They are very thin, stretchy, snappy, tight material. So just stretch them, snap them, and get ready for your procedure. These hold everything in. They're very form-fitting. And they're just so amazing. So yeah. Now, I can put them on again if you would like, because I know this video was long awaited, and I will do that for you. So let's take them off. Now I will say that after wearing them, they get a weird discoloration to them. So that's interesting. But they're still awesome. So let's do another. You want to try on another pair? More snapping, more stretching. All right, let's do this again. Pretending like I'm a doctor and I am going to operate on your brain. So, we gotta get all gloved up here, each and every finger. There we go. Okay. Make sure as much is covered as possible. And let's do the other one. So today I will be performing your brain operation. Don't be nervous. The hardest thing about putting these on is getting each finger fully on top or like fitted to the, it's like you've really got to like stretch these up and then stretch them down as well. All right, ready to begin. I am going to do an incision and take out your brain. So your brain looks good. I'm going to expect it and put it back in your head. Okay? Yay! Do you like the finger flutter sounds with these too? But yeah, they're kind of see-through, but maybe that's the point, you know? Lay back and relax. So, how do you guys like it so far? Did they live up to your expectations? All right, time to take it off. And time to take the next one off. Bing! All right, guys, so that was my extra small white glove try-on video. If you would like more of these or have any other ideas, comment down below and make sure to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Giveaway coming very soon, more details very soon. Bye guys. Hello guys. So today I am going to be doing a little clean with me with my extra small white medical gloves, and most of this video is going to be sped up, but this part is me putting on my gloves, and I don't believe this part is sped up. Just enjoy me covering the glove, or covering my fingers, each finger, with the glove. And then once we get to the trash part, I believe it speeds up, so don't worry. And throughout this video, there are going to be a multitude of different gloves for y'all that you have not seen before, so look forward to that. I cannot seem to get this trash bag on, but I finally did it. Dishes. I just want you to enjoy the thinking of the dishes, the water sounds, the glove sounds, and just have the best customer experience of your lives. And bonus, hopefully you get a little motivation to do your own dishes. So that's what I'm doing now. I feel it's even more satisfying when it's put up, because you can enjoy all the pumping and water sounds better. Wouldn't it be nice if it was really this fast and quick to clean? These are some dishes that I took out of the dishwasher that didn't get fully cleaned the first time. So I'm going back and scrubbing them again before I put them back in the dishwasher. And a germ code, so each dish and each piece of silverware has to be completely spotless before I'll put it away. Changing the gloves. As you can see, even sped up, these took me a while to put on, although I did powder my hands this time. Cereal or something that stuck. And also, guys, don't hate me for having dirty dishes in the video, because I personally can't stand those videos that already have a spotless house and they pretend to clean, they wipe off a few counters and an already clean the cabinet just to look like they're doing something that you know that they don't want you to see anything, which I think it's more satisfying to see something dirty and getting clean. So hopefully you like this video. And, okay, this is the first time I powdered my hands, never mind. And then I put on yet another pair. That was my favorite. And can I just say that these dishwasher pods are like my favorite thing in the world. They smell so freaking good and they remind me of my childhood, so I try to use them a lot when I clean anything. I think I was trying to find the sink stopper thing and find a place for it to go. And another one. I love how it dissolves like all the powder. I feel like these cups just are so hard to get spotless for some reason. I think that one's been sitting in my dishwasher for like 100 cycles now, and I just never bothered with it, but today I'm trying to get it clean. And now a pair of other gloves. I love the flutter sounds. When it's sped up, it actually sounds like a real, like, moth or butterfly or whatever. On to the bathroom. Again, using one of my favorites, dishwasher pod. Kitchen, getting rid of all the clutter, wiping down the counters. Honestly, this is good motivation. Get yourself your favorite soap, in my case, dishwasher pods, different kind of gloves, and film yourself doing it. Speed it up, and then watch back in satisfaction as it all comes together. Don't judge me if this isn't how you clean a toaster, but I just went for it. Another very dirty stove. Don't judge me. It's really satisfying in the end. Hey guys. So, I have several different types of medical gloves. In this video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing as well as a try-on of each glove. So, I hope you can relax and enjoy this video. You guys requested it, and I am delivering it. Let's get started. I've got my box of gloves here. Let's see what's inside. Cool. Okay. So I am going to start off with these gloves. Now, these are not the most exciting in the bunch, so don't click off the video yet. They get better. So yes, these gloves, I guess, would be if you work in fast food, if you, I don't know, but they make cool noises. Especially when you squeeze your hands. They kind of pop. Okay, let's get to some more fun ones. Alrighty, which ones should we do next? How about these blue ones? And just so you know, I'm kind of going in the order of least exciting to most exciting, so stay tuned. Let's unbox these ones. So we've got our blue rubber gloves. I don't believe these are latex. I believe these are the rubber. I know a lot of you guys prefer the latex, but I'm going to try on all of them. I guess these could be medical gloves. They could also be cleaning your house or something like that. All right, let's move on to the next one. I'm excited, are you? All right. Next, we have our yellow latex. Let's unzip it. So the unpackaging is part of the ASMR, okay? Ooh, these are kind of long. I wasn't expecting them to be this long. Yeah, these are more, I mean, they're not very tight, but they are a little bit more latex material. Kind of have these like ridges on the bottom, so they make kind of cool sounds. I am your surgeon. All right, let's move on. Which ones shall we do next? Ooh, the blue latex, classic. Let's open them up. Why do they make these so difficult to open? Oh well, more ASMR sounds though. Oh, there's several in here. Perfect. So these, I think, are your guys' favorite. The classic, form-fitting, blue latex. Let's try them on. Ooh. These are the ones that kind of snap. Let's do the other one. Ready for business? Say ah. let's do another one. Ah, the yellow rubber. And guys, comment down below what your favorite gloves were in this video, okay? But make sure to watch till the end. Ooh. Are these the same as the other ones? They came in different packaging, so. I'm a butterfly. Guys, did you notice I also wore my scrubs? Compliment video. Alright, let's do another one. Ah, the pinkish white. Let's see what these ones look like. Really? Gosh, I might need scissors for this one. There we go. Okie dokie. Ooh, these are like transparent. Cool. Slowly put them on. Nice. Now give me your arm. I'm gonna give you a shot. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, I haven't had this color before. Whoa. Okay. And set with the glove, huh? Alright. Here's a pair. And here's a pair. Let's see what they look like on. They're kind of like purpley. Let's do the other one. Alright, let me inspect your teeth. Yeah, you've got a good bite. Good healthy gums. You're gonna be my patient. All right, let's do another pair. Ooh. Let's see what these look like. These are kind of a cream color. Let's put these on. Yeah, let's do this one. Alright. These gloves smell like the dentist office. I am going to be pulling a tooth today. I'm also checking your heart rate. Okay, so I'm going to put a hand on your abdomen and I want you to breathe in and out real slow, okay? Breathe in and out. And do it again. Breathe in and out. Perfect. Sounds good. Open wide. I'm in my dentist mode right now because these smell like the dentist. So open wide, and I'm going to kind of brush your teeth. All right, let's try another one. You're such a great patient. Oh, what do we have here? I'm not sure which doctor would use these, but I'm gonna try them on anyway. Maybe like a skin doctor. You said you have some spots on your face. Let me check it out. Let's put the other one on. Let's try something else. Now, I also have my leather gloves that you guys love. So I figured let's just add it to the video. Add it to the collection. These are my Mob Boss doctor gloves. All right, let's do another one. Now, I figured I'd add this in just for kicks. My boxing gloves. sound, huh? Let's do the other one. I'm going to show you my favorite ones of the pile. That was all the gloves, but I'm going to show you my favorite. My favorite are these ones. So I figured, why not put them on again? You ready for your appointment? So yeah, these are probably my number one favorite, but hold on. I think these white ones are probably my second favorite. The one that smells like the dentist. Say ah. Very good, very good. These are buttery soft. All right, everybody. I hope you liked this medical glove unboxing video and try on, of course. So let me know if you'd like me to do one of these in the future. And just remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hi guys. So today I'm going to be trying on the extra small black medical gloves for you. I got the package in yesterday and I haven't even opened them yet. So let's get started. Here they are. Extra small black nitrile. So, who is ready? I know I am. Let's begin. There she is. First things first. And the second. Alright, so in this video, I think I'm just gonna try these on like 3-4 times because I found you guys like the trying on aspect more than anything. So that's what I'm gonna do for you guys. Alright, let's begin. Oh, these ones are super tight. Hold on. It's nitrile. It's tighter than latex because these are super tight. Ooh. just hate leaving the fingers inside out because then I can't reuse them and I feel like I'm wasting them. This, okay, so I say we do it again. Ooh, hold on. Here's the first one. And here's the second one. So let's get started. Putting on my gloves for your procedure. Ooh, that one went on a little bit easier. In time for our next glove. Is my right hand bigger than my left? Because this one's harder to get on each time. Still have the fingers. He did not get in there. Let's do it. Alright, good enough. These make really cool sounds. Like more so than the other ones I've tried. I can be a detective or a doctor or whatever. Okay guys, I'm gonna try them on again, but this time I am going to powder my hands. Powder them up real good. There we go. Glove time. Everything's gonna show up so much on these because they're black. So this powder is gonna get all over pro. These are hard to get out, but they will. It's two. There we go. All right. Let's see if this works any better with my powdered hands. Yep, that made it a bit better, but now look. Time for the next one. Voila. So yeah, that is my extra small black medical glove try-on video. And if you want, you can replay the parts of the video where I put them on, because I know that's your guys' favorite part. So anyways, just let me know what you would like to see next, and I will try to find a way to incorporate it if it fits. But yeah, would you like to see more of these just simple try-on videos with different colors like yellow, blue, anything like that? Or would you like me to kind of incorporate a little bit more into it? Okay, well, just let me know if you enjoy this video. Comment down below. We're still doing that. We're still working on that glove giveaway, so night night. Hi everyone. So I'm back today with another video. This one will be going on my YouTube, and it is a leather glove try-on video this time. I thought I would mix it up, and actually I was gifted these gloves by a subscriber, so I wanted to say thank you very much. I believe his name was Steve, so thank you very much. I will be trying these on in today's video. Hopefully you like this one just as much as my others, but let's get right into it. So, these are the gloves. They're very, very long. Let me back this up a bit so you can see the full effect. And then I have the other one. So right off the bat, they're very, very, the texture of them makes for, you know, some interesting, relaxing sounds. So let's go ahead and try it on. All right, so we'll go ahead and try on this one first. There we go. Push them all the way up. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. And then let's do the other one. So these will definitely keep you warm in the winter. Let's do this. Put it on like that. And then we take it all the way up. So here's the leather gloves. The subscriber gifted me, and I'm so very thankful for them. I love all the sounds that they make. I love the leather, the feel of the leather. Very thoughtful and very sweet, that subscriber. Also, let me know if you'd like me to do any role plays with these, if you'd like me to maybe do a hypnotize video, another snake hypnotize video, something of that nature. I've even been thinking of maybe a TSA role play, but just give me some ideas that you'd like to see. I only want to post things that, you know, you actually really, really want. So give me any ideas that you have, tips, whatever. I really hope that you like the leather gloves just as much as the medical gloves, and what other triggers or sounds you'd like me to do with the leather gloves as well. So yeah, I really like them. So yeah, I can definitely do another snake role play with these. But if you guys have any other ideas, please let me know in the comments. You know, I'm very responsive to requests, and I love getting them from you guys. So just let me know. Isn't that a relaxing sound? Like you could fall asleep to this. So yeah, I know my glove try-on videos are always big hits, so maybe this one will be a big hit too. Also, don't forget to sign up for my Patreon memberships if you want early access. For instance, members over there already have access to videos that aren't going to be released here for another week. If you want custom lives, custom videos, there's a whole onslaught of things you can get over there with a small, you know, monthly membership. So if you're interested, if not, I'll still be posting here as well. So just thought I'd mention it again. And also, these are pretty stylish too. So, just wanted to give you the full effect here. You like that sound too? Yeah, it's like, they're really cool. They sound a little different than the other leather gloves, but still think they're pretty cool. And I know some of you were saying you wanted me to do like a makeup tutorial. I could try that. Would you like a makeup tutorial with the leather gloves or the medical ones? Just let me know. I could do either. So, yeah, I mean, this was a pretty short video, but hopefully you still enjoyed it. I just love that sound. And then the other one. But yeah, leather is a very nice, soothing, relaxing sound. I just love it. And you can even cuff these. So yeah, just let me know what other sounds, triggers, role plays you'd like me to do with these, and any other ideas that you guys have. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, for a chance to enter a giveaway soon once we get 600 subscribers. And don't forget to go check out my Patreon. Yeah, bye guys.